Hello everybody, my name is Felicia. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're not, what's up? Today I am going to be talking about Some Hell by Patrick Nathan, and this is the author's debut novel. When I first got this book, I thought that I was going to be reading about a boy who is figuring out he's gay and just kind of the process that he goes through to love and accept himself. No, this book is not about that at all. The story follows a boy named Colin who is in middle school, and he's just realizing he's gay and that he loves his best friend Andy. On top of that, Colin has an older sister that teases him from time to time, and he also has an older autistic brother that kind of beats him up sometimes. Colin's father ends up committing suicide. Colin just kind of shuts down because he feels solely responsible for his father's death. And you'll see how everything that Colin loves, it just shatters. This book also follows Colin's mother, Diane, and after the suicide, she just kind of mentally crashes too. So what you get is 288 pages of these two characters feeling like they're living in hell. And you will understand why, because something is always going wrong for them. It's just things continuously happen back to back to back for these characters, and you're just like, does this book get better? Because mentally these characters just become worse and worse and worse. I like Colin and Diane as characters. You attach to them, you like them, you want things to get better for them. You're just like, please get better for them. A character in here that I did not like was Andy, and Andy is Colin's best friend, the boy that he is in love with. And Andy was just an asshole. He was just like one of those characters that just kind of disgust you at some of the things that he does to Colin. Like, Colin, this is supposed to be your friend. Why are you letting him treat you like that? And then you'll see that Colin is just like this really soft-spoken, sweet little boy that, you know, he don't want no problems. He just want to chill, just coast. I feel like the plot, the whole story was very well written. It was able to invoke so many emotions out of me. Like, I cried, I got like super sad to where I had to just put the book aside and be like, I can't read that today. I'm just not in the mood. Something that I really did like about the plot is that Colin's father was a writer, and he left behind all these notebooks, and you kind of get to see his father as his own kind of character still, even though he's not around. And I love the symbolism behind them reading this notebook, because exactly how the father was feeling, they are starting to feel that way. As they're like reading the notebook and you see the decline in the father's mental state, you also see their decline in their mental state, and they're like doing the same things that the father was doing. Like, they're following the exact same path as him. The plot is pretty fast-paced. Like I said, something is constantly happening until it gets closer to the end. Then you get like a screeching halt, and then it gets really slow, and then you get like this one glimmer of hope. Like, oh my god, like these characters, like there is a light at the end of this dark tunnel, and then the author just rips your heart out and just shreds you to pieces. But the ending was beautiful. You're not gonna see it coming. It's not what you think it is, and it's not what you hope it is. Like, it's just an amazing ending. Another thing that I also like, this book is about these characters feeling like they're in hell. Colin makes a lot of references about Dante's Inferno, which is about hell. As you can see, I've marked this book like crazy. I only mark books that I'm really enjoying, because it's just like some scenes and then some of the things that the characters say just really affects me, and I like to mark those sections. What I took away from this is how precious life can be. I mean, I know life is precious, but it's like one of those books that just reminds you of it. Life is precious, don't take it for granted. Overall, I ended up giving this book 4 out of 5 stars. I like this book because it affected me so much. I like when an author is able to just pull emotions out of me. I love this book, but then I hate it at the same time. That is it for today, you guys. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video. So you know, bye.